Good morning. So I decided to play pre-market today. Don't know if that was the smart move. I'm in MBIO and I might
CYCC.
CYCC. Let me look at that one real quick before I get into this. CYCC. But anyways, so MBIO, I'm actually probably gonna trim some right here. This candle that's going down. So yeah, I'm a little red on this one, MBIO. I was looking at the year to date, and I am not confident it's going to be able to hold past this level right here. A lot of chaos in this area, and it's struggling a little bit. My entry is 220, or my position's at 221 actually. So I'm keeping an eye on this level, keeping an eye on this 270 pivot level. So if it keeps like getting above it, but y'all know how I trade these. I want to see it hold above that level, because if it just goes above it and comes right back down, it's still in play. So I am in this one currently. Pretty decent news. But when you look at these news, I think someone in the group commented about how orphan drug news is a good thing, or it is if it's related to something that there's a lot of. So, for example, if there's an orphan drug designation for heart failure, and in the United States, obviously that's a big amount of people that have it. But I don't know how many people have glioblastoma, and so I'm not really sure what type of market there is for it. So I'm going to play this one. It has some pretty strong levels that it can't hold, hence all these strong wicks up. The other position I'm in, a little bit prettier one, not red in this one, is ARTL. Pretty proud of this one, honestly. I got in at 28, took profit at 26.50-ish, bounced back up here, entered again, took more profit here, and I'm holding 100 shares. So I'm up decently on this one. SON, the one I made the video about, I was wrong on my levels, but I still think it's going to give back. So I'm in this one. It's making pretty, strong moves up right now.
CYCC.
It definitely looks bullish. CYCC, is it going up again? What's going on with CYCC? Anybody know? Let's see. It's up 80% now. What's the news? I'm getting shares now. I don't have my stock Titan pulled up yet. But I am entering it with a small position. So let's see what the news is. I should probably get my stock Titan pulled up.
CYCC.
CYCC. Three hours ago? It's only latest news I see. Publication of preclinical data. Hard to treat liver cancer. Announces amendment to exchange agreement. I might have to go into AskEdgar and let it interpret that last one for me, but yeah, so I'm in it. I'm not sure what the delayed response was. Might be missing something, but I'll play it. So, and back to SON. So this is the one I made a video about. My levels were off, but I still think this is a manipulated stock. So that happens sometimes. But I do still think it's going to give back today. Where does it go before it gives back? Good question. But I am actually very surprised that this one is holding its gains, especially, I didn't mention this in the video, but usually after long holiday weekends, everybody forgot about the ticker from the previous week. But I don't know if there's some manipulation involved with this one or what, but it's very bullish right now. So I think it's going to have a hard time sustaining this, but I'm in it. I could eat my words here, but as of right now, I am playing it. And oh my gosh, I'm up $1,000 on CYCC now. What happened? Let me get out. Let me get out. Or let me trim some position. Dang. CYCC, just the bottom fell out. Cool. I needed that. So I took almost all my profit. I'm only in 200 shares now. I took a little more than I actually wanted to. Got a little excited there, but I just went ahead and took the rest of it. Probably should have held on, to be honest. It's probably going to keep giving it back. Oh, geez. I just looked down and saw $1,000 and just freaked out, but that's okay. So I'm no longer in CYCC. It will, if it gets back up to the $7 range, I will be interested again. So I'm gonna go ahead and put 695,000 shares. I'm gonna do 688 actually, 689. Perfect. And then the only other play I'm in is LGPS, which I'm actually surprised this one. I might get out of this one because I did not have a good average. I'm up $5 on it now, so basically break even, but I'm getting out of it because it was rocking me for a little bit. Because see, my average is right here at where I just took profit. So I don't like my average. If it gets back up here, I'm interested. I'm just not the type of trader that likes having a position right here in the middle of the range. If this candle right here breaks below this green candle, that's a very bearish sign that it's making new lows. So it probably wouldn't be a bad, for me to have held on to this, but I was down a decent amount on this one earlier, so I'm just happy to be back at break even. So that's all the plays I'm in. And dang, MBIO. Okay, I gotta get out of this one. Jeez.
MBIO.
Oh my gosh, I should have already gotten out. Man, I'm getting destroyed on this one now. Dang. Trying to figure out how I want to get out of this. This one hurts a little bit. Cover. Okay, cool. So after that insane move by MBIO, I'm at basically break even now. So so now I'm still in MBIO. I just trimmed out of some of the position, or most of the position. I was in 1,500 shares. I'm only in 500 shares now. ATRL, I'm just holding this one, hoping it fades all day. I'm out of LGPS, SONN. I want to see what it does at market open. I really do. Yeah, I should have held on to CYCC. But yeah, so that's the ones I'm looking at, guys. So sorry, a little all over the place, but I was in quite a bit of position. The screen is offset. Just so we don't see ticker on your screen. Oh no, I just went through all these and you don't see it. Is it better now? because like I can see what y'all see, and let's see. Oh, you don't see the ticker. Got it. Okay. Thank you for the heads up. But yeah, so I'm in MBIO, just being a degenerate, holding on to 500 shares. If it breaks a new high, I'm just gonna get out of the rest of these shares, and just riding out ATRL and figuring out a game plan for SONN at market open. I've done enough research on SONN that I'm pretty comfortable assuming it's going to give most of these gains back at some point today, or maybe this week. It might not be today. But if it breaks this 665 high, I'm gonna be out. I'm getting out of it. It's doing a pretty predictable pattern though. It's honoring this 200, and every time it hits it, it bounces off. The thing that's giving me a little bit of hope is that it hasn't really been very clean bounces this morning. But if it does break a new high, that's a sign it's going to just keep trending up. So until it does that, I'm in it. I'm going to add, I wouldn't say heavy, but a decent amount of shares up in this 650 range. I believe my position's at 645. So if it gets up there, I'll add. If it breaks through that, I'm probably just going to reevaluate the position and see if there's a better opportunity to play it later. Dang, I was having a good morning until MBIO went bananas on me. Oh, sorry. Where's it wanting to go? Let's see. Hope it doesn't go all the way up here. Or, I mean, where am I at? Hope it doesn't go. So it's at 320. I don't know, honestly. It might try to test this range, this $4 range. But I'm only in 500 shares now. It's probably 500 more than I should be, but I want to see what it does at market open. But yeah, I was having a decent morning, but man, MBIO, that candle right here, 260 to 350, and it's breaking new highs still. So my realized is $400, and my unrealized is $500. So basically break even. MBIO is a beast. I'll probably add more at MBIO at right before $4. When it gets in this range, I got some at $3.95, but if it breaks past 4, I'm getting out. I'm serious this time. Dang, that is unfortunate. Yeah, bro. I'm reading the comments now. Yeah, MBIO, that just, I mean, that one candle hit me for $1,000, but I was a little too heavy in it. But all good. So we'll see how this plays out. Market opens in 14 minutes. Is there anything else I should be looking at, or y'all are looking at? Got my new thumbnail, and I'm trading like trash today. Somebody told me that my Rob, my Airbnb dude, he's a YouTuber. He has like 250,000 followers, quite a bit. Told me my thumbnails were trash, so it's not helping me trade though. So ARTL, this one could really, this one's going to be interesting at market open. I think it's going to fade, but if it wants to retest this 30 level, I will add pretty heavy in this area. And I almost want it to be honest, because I'm pretty confident it's going, because I'm only in 100. I'd be willing to probably get about 300 shares right here if it gets back up there. LGPS, I mean, if it wants to get back up here, I'm interested. What does CYCC end up doing now? What did it, man, MBIO is still. So I got 500 shares at 395. Let's see. Did I get filled? Yeah, I did get filled. So I'm gonna watch this.
MBIO.
I'm gonna watch this $4 level. Man, this stock has rocked me this morning. This is kind of why I quit playing pre-market, to be honest. I like market open better. Those might reject here. I think we all got squeezed by it, didn't we? A few of us got squeezed by MBIO. Yeah, Martin, this was a good one to be nervous about. Okay, I like those moves. I wonder if I should trim here. I'm still not anywhere near profit, but just to get my position a little smaller, I might. Then re-add it 4 again. If it gets back down to 361, I'm gonna offload those, or 362, I'm gonna offload those 500 shares I just added. So yeah, this is the one that's going to get attention. And I'm gonna be honest, Mondays, if there, especially after a long weekend, if there's a high probability that the money flow stock, which is looking like it's this one, 53 million shares have been traded already, there's a good chance this thing rages today. So if it breaks, honestly, I'm gonna have to make a strict rule with myself. If it goes above, because I don't want to get out of this. I can tell it, I can feel it. I want to keep playing it, but this one's looking a little dangerous. So if it gets above 415, again, I'm just going to bounce probably. Trying to decide if I'm going to wait for it to close above it like I normally do, or if it just gets above it. But this candle, look how much it can do in one candle. So at market open, I might put a stop at like 425, just give it a little bit of breathing room, but I don't want to get caught up in this one because it's just like blown through almost all the levels. Gotten a few tests on the way up. It had this test. It bust through 270. It had this test. It's busted through a lot of these levels, so I'm not confident it's going to reject at 4, but it might. Let me read the comments. Let's see. I can re-enter. Now, I didn't play SVRE, Martin. I saw you did alert it. I was seeing all these stocks up hundreds of percent, so I didn't get in that one because it wasn't up as much, but I probably should have. But yeah. Have a feeling MBIO is about to rage at open. But yeah, I'll be keeping a close eye on SON. I want this one to play out because it just has so much it has to give back, and it's been running on just like a trash 8K, I think, that basically said they are going to dilute and add warrants. So I think there's going to be a lot of downward pressure on it today during intraday. But yeah, entry at 6:45. I'm about to make sure I still have that. I didn't cancel it. And I'm actually sitting fine with it right now. I'm only in 300 shares at 550, so I'm down like not even $50 on it. And I actually made some money on it earlier, but my levels were definitely off in the video. This thing is, not going to blame it on manipulation, but this thing looks manipulated. That's a part of the game. Man, I should have held CYCC, but that's all right. Any of y'all jump in? I think it was Martin's alert, ARTL. This has probably been the best play for me this morning. And thank you all who hopped on the our call yesterday. Very appreciate it. Always love everybody's insight. We have a lot of different style traders in the group. We all short, but we prioritize different things. So it was pretty interesting to hear everybody's perspective. Let's go, Martin. I'm glad you got in it. What'd you say? You got 27? Mine was 20. Mine was 20. I could keep saying 28, but I think it actually might be better than that. Yeah, it's 28.50. So my average is 28.50.
ABV.
And I might add, again, if it gets up to 30, I'm probably going to add again. I just got an alert. I got too many tabs pulled up. I woke up late today. What was this for? ABVE. Took me forever to find it. It's only up 20% now, so I'm not interested, but I would love for something to steal attention away from MBIO. Even if this thing falls, it has already rocked me pretty hard. Even if it like literally falls back to the $1.30, I don't even think I'll be profitable because I was pretty confident this it would struggle between this pivot and this chaos right here, but man, it busted right through it. And I hope, oh, I didn't even see this, the 200's up here at 570. Interesting. Yeah, if it busts through 4 and holds, I'm definitely getting out and will re-enter in this range. It's like a magnet to it. So noted, noted, noted. Nice, Alex. MDIA. I saw that one this morning. I haven't talked about it. I ended up playing that one as well. Did decent on it, but I gave it all away with MBIO. I'm basically break even again. I was up $400 after 4 a.m. But yeah, beautiful move. And this is another thing about long weekends. Long weekends and Mondays in general are the most likely days to have these crazy 4 a.m. pops. And MDIA, I'm happy to hear you got that one, Alex, because this was like a perfect setup. This is exactly what I talk about. A nice little pop, went all the way up to like 215, and then where's it trading at now? Wow.
ABV.
$1.27. So there was another one that popped a little this morning. I can't remember which one it was, but I didn't play it. It was INHD or something. So what's ABVE doing? Good. It's getting bullish. Maybe it'll steal some attention away from MBIO. Oh, yeah. Keep going, bro. Let's go. Let's see if I want to play it, though. So it's up 50%. What's the news? What's it getting close to? This thing is hauling ass now. Let me see. Let me get some locates on it. If I get in it, I can't root for it anymore. Entered a little at $1.45. And I will enter a little.
ABV.
I'll enter some more around 160, I guess. All green on dilution tracker. And that's not what I like to hear, Martin. I'm only in 500 shares, not even in a grand position. So good to know. Good to know. But I'm in it light. Not really stealing attention from MBIO right now. Hope people forget about this one. I would love for this one to fade all day. And interestingly enough, it had another pop. I haven't done my research to see what it, oh, it's 9:30, market's open. But it had a nice big candle a few days ago. So let's see what it does. Might even add if it gets back up to here around the 26 level. But my entries as of right now are set at $30 or $29.88 or something like that. I'm up about $100 in ABVE.
MBIO.
Oh no, I gotta get out of this thing. Well, let's see what this candle does. Nothing else really matters right now. I gotta keep an eye on this one. Thank you, Trade Idea Alerts. It reminded me that this is the play I need to keep an eye on. Looks like SONN about break even on it. ARTL. Cool. ABVE doing pretty good, but of course I was entered very small on it. Honestly, I like this first candle. The only thing I don't like about it is that it broke a new high, but it did not hold it for a second. So I'm not too concerned unless this 5-minute candle closes above this candle, which is about 417. Obviously, if it pulls another one of these candles where it just like, you know, covers basically $1 in one candle, that's very concerning. And I'm gonna get out. even if it doesn't close above it. So basically, I'm not too nervous unless it breaks a new high or the candle closes above 415. It could, though. Like I said, money flows. It's definitely getting the money flow. So 67 million shares have been traded on it. Good news. So probably shouldn't even have touched it, but I'm aware of the risk and I will cut it if I need to. Yeah, I got too excited with CYCC, Martin. I looked down and I was up $1,000 and made an emotional decision and covered it. Because a lot of times they'll have this crazy red spike down and then it'll come back. And I thought that's what it was, but it was getting ready to fade. Quickly, I'm gonna look at ARTL. Good, it's fading. SONN is fading. Oh, SONN has finally fallen below, and it's pretty decisively below the 200. So keep an eye on that. MBIO, man, I wish it would. I hope this one doesn't get too crazy. Can't trade on hope, but I'm hoping. I'm hoping it doesn't break a new high. Cardell COGT halted up. COGT. Interesting level. So let me, I got a MBIO. I got to keep an eye on it for a second. What is it doing? It's only up 31%, Cardell. So interestingly enough, it's at a area that it might have some struggle getting above, because you can see this area is significant, but I would like to see it up a little bit more. So if it holds up a few more times, I might be interested. Or if it gets up to this $12 level, it should be more in the 50% range.
MBIO.
I'm gonna have to get out of MBIO. Man, I'm taking a decent loss on this one. Oh, well. So now I'm negative 1,400 on the day. Realized and unrealized, I'm down 200. So right, all green days last week. Still a lot of time in the day. Probably can pull it back. I just hate starting green, or I hate starting red. That's why I quit trading pre-market. I'm not good at it anymore. But yeah, now that I'm not hyper focused on MBIO, Cardell, I would, yeah, if it gets in this 1250 range, maybe. But what's going, let me look at the news. What's going on with it? COGT. COGT. Positive top-line results achieving statistically significance across all primary and key secondary endpoints with the Summit trial. What? Is it phase 1, phase 2? .5% of patients experience hair color change as a side effect. That seems a little weird. Is it cool hair colors? Yeah, no, it looks like it's decent news. So be a little more cautious with it. What is its market cap? Dang, ABVE is at 97 cents. I'm up $300 on 500 shares. That's the one I should have went heavy on. Dang it. That's all right. Oh, did it unhalt? Oh, it's a $1 billion market cap. Yeah, I'm not interested in this one. A little too big for me. SONN. Let's talk about SONN some since I made a video about it. So that's what you call almost a death candle at market open. Now it's trapped under the 200 and it looks like it can't escape. If it breaks a new low here, I'm adding pretty heavy right here, honestly. I need to make some wins back. Not revenge trading, but dang, I don't have any more locates on it. Oh, because I got them all up. I got them all up here. So I added at 529. Again, y'all know I don't usually play the downtrend too much, but I like that it's breaking new lows. I only entered 200 shares, and then if it wants to get back to, let's go. If it wants to get back up to the 200, I'll add more. I'll try to get back green on live. But again, it stinks about the MBIO, but I can make it back pretty quick. My trick is not getting big losses. So I didn't get a massive losses. Probably lost close to 2K on it, but I can live with that. Oh, what was I looking at? Yeah, SON. So I'm going to add more at 545. The locates are cheap on it. Anyways, I've been ignoring the comments. Let's see what y'all saying. Nothing. Cool. Yeah, this was actually pretty surprising that SONN did this, but again, they're small caps. All this crap is manipulated, so you just gotta be aware of that. But I'm just gonna hold on to this one all day, to be honest. I don't expect like a crazy halt down. I don't expect any of that. I'm just expecting it to just slowly fade. I was hoping this guy would keep fading. I mean, he's fading, but I thought this might be one of the ones that would flush down quick. But I'm up on it, so about 550 bucks. Man, if I didn't have it, MBIO take me out, I would have a pretty good day, but I had a feeling that would happen. Y'all heard me say it over and over again. So I'm going to come up with a game plan for MBIO. So if it does get up to this 560 level, I might revenge trade it a little bit. I'll probably add in pretty heavy in this area because I have quite a bit of shares now. Let's go to locates. I don't know why I went so heavy with this one. I have 2,000 sitting on the sideline now. So if it gets, I'm gonna go ahead and set it honestly. So I will enter probably 555, 565, and 595. All right, I got them set up. So SONN is putting up a little bit of fight here, but I'm feeling good about it.
CREV.
CREV. What's it doing? Oh, it's getting close to I have my alert set where it's only 20%. If it gets within, all it has to be up is 20% on the day. It should be higher than that, to be honest. When I showed you all the back test results yesterday, it was 40% or 50, can't remember. But I like to just get an excessive amount of alerts, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, MBIO is looking mean. At this point, I hope it just $5 is a psychological level that's kind of hard to break. With how bullish this one is, I'm not too concerned, but I hope it doesn't reject here. Good. All right, let's see if this is going to be the play of the day. See if I can make some of it back. Starting to get close to it. Look at the 1 minute. Bullish.
MBIO.
Wow.
MBIO.
You better get to my level, bro. Dang, locates are crazy on it right now. I was going to get some more, but they're excessive. So I hope it gets at least 555. Oh, did it get to it? Oh, it did get to it. So I got filled. Cool. Got some more at 565 and 1,000 shares at 595. It's about to be a 10K plus position if it gets there. Oh, way more because I'm already in 8.5K. So yeah, see if I can get some of this, make some of this back. It was kind of boring just watching the daily, but okay.
MBIO.
Let's see. Man, I'm in this thing too heavy, to be honest. Kind of goes back to our call yesterday when my size gets up here, it makes me a little uncomfortable because I'm in 12K now. Now I'm in 18K. Let's see. Did it just hold up? Lord, that's not a good sign. Oh no, thank goodness. That would have been a disaster. Is this a rejection I'm looking for? Let's see. Come on. Sometimes TradeZero says some wild things. It says my average position size, my average position is $3.76. Ain't no way. I was only in 500 and I just added 2,000 right here. Let me see if that recalculates. Oh, yeah, it's all jacked up. Okay. We're good. Let's look at the 5. Honestly, might cover some here at 450. I'm just a little uncomfortable with this size. I'm not afraid to admit it. I said it on the call. Because if this blows past 6, and I was in like a 16, 18K position, that's going to be a pretty nasty loss. And it's making new highs, not a good sign. Really want to see this close. Really would like to see this close below 6. This 5-minute candle. There we go. I'm being honest. I'm not super confident in this play because with the news. So I'm ready to trim. I'm gonna take a decent sized loss on this one regardless, but it's not gonna be like a ones I had to recover from in June. Not that big, but it'll be bigger than I wanted. I would scream like a little girl if this thing held it down, though. Man, I'm not saying it's close to it. I'm just wishfully thinking. Yeah, all attention's been on this one. So the other plays are kind of playing out how I wanted them to. I choose to go heavy on this one. I mean, this is the first level that's really given it trouble, so that's a good sign. What we really need is something else just like taking off right now. And sorry if you're not in this position, couldn't get locates, whatever. I apologize in advance because this is going to be my focus with this size position. So this is the one I'm playing right now, and I hope it plays out how I want it to. If it breaks below this little wick right here, I'm gonna be very okay. This might be it. This might be it. Come on, new low after this move. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay, good. That's a very good sign. Very good sign. Very good sign. Very good sign. Taking some profits here. Okay, I can breathe a little now. A little bit smaller position now. My average was like 525 or something, so I got out like right under 4. So not that impressive of a gain, but I lowered my position size, and if it gets back up here to 6 again, I'm going to add, and it'll increase my my average. Let's go, baby. Come on. Below 460 would be dope. All right. Like I said, I can breathe a little now. ARTL still kind of doing its thing. I hope it doesn't get to the 200 and bounce. It loves to bounce there. So I'm up 600 on it, but I really am going to be disappointed if I take profits here and it keeps fading. So I'm probably going to let it ride. SONN, diving. I had my levels wrong, but the thesis was right. Oh, so this is actually a pretty key level, this 480 level, because that's the one I talked about in the video that I thought it was going to struggle to get above that resistance, but now it's support. It looks like it's bouncing off of it. Not too concerned, but it might dance around this level a little bit. Let's go, Cardell. Nice. 200 shares too. That's dope, bro. Well, I thought you said 2,000. Okay, but that's still solid though. That's still solid. Let's go. So I'm actually only down. I'm down to 1,500 shares. I'm actually, so now my realized is 700 and my unrealized is 800. So $100 away from being green again. So I might survive. But I'm going to be honest. Y'all know I can be a little reckless. I was a little ill-advised probably to go that heavy at that level, but high conviction plays, I do go heavier. I wouldn't say this was an A+ setup though. So that's why I probably shouldn't have went so heavy. Decent news, but up 300, approaching, and I'm not celebrating victory yet. It's still got a lot to play out. But I mean, a 300, 400% move, approaching the 200 daily, there's a good chance it's going to slow it down or make it reject. The part that I struggle figuring out is how much do I let it play right here? You know what I mean? So I'm glad I let it make this move, but that's always the hardest part with this play is, okay, when is this play not working? You know what I mean? When do I cut it? That's why I did that back testing. And if you, for y'all that's in the group that made the call, y'all saw that 1,000% plus yearly gains if you enter every time my trade ideas alert, send out an alert at over 50%, approaching the 200. It had over a 75% win rate with a 50% stop loss, and yearly returns of over 1,000%. I tested it with 25% and 100%. 25 was still over 1,000. 100 was still over 1,000, but 50% stop loss had the best returns. 50% stop loss is hard though. That's a decent sized loss. So, but 3 out of 4 times it works. So MBIO is, like I said, I'm not going to celebrate victory just yet because it's still, I mean, this is a trend up. And like I said, if it gets back up to 6, I'm going to add, not as much as I was in, but I'm going to add some more at 6 and more at 645. Honestly, just wanted to fade away. I was holding my breath there for a little bit. And again, I don't like trading that way. That's why I've kind of stayed in my, like, y'all know, y'all see I average about 2 to 4K a day, posted in the group. And I've been in that range basically since I started Bear of Wall Street last year, because I like to keep a small account. So if I do make a reckless decision and liquidate my account, it's small. But 2 is the transition to grow from 2 to 4K days to 10K, 20K days. I'm not focused enough on trading, and I'm aware of that. I do too much. So until I can focus entirely on trading, I'm probably going to keep this 2 to 4K day size and be content with it. So ARTL is at the 200. Good chance it's going to bounce right here. I'm probably going to go ahead and take profit. I need some, I'm only in 100 shares, but I'm gonna go ahead and take profit here. But it's still, I mean, 25, what is it? A $1,600 position, so. I really don't think it's going to bounce here, but it could, because this is its favorite place to bounce. SONN is still kind of hanging around. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. What I really want to see, and y'all know I don't draw on charts good. I'm not good at this crap. But you can clearly see that there is, well, hold on. Again, I'm not good at this. You can see, like, right here, it's still trending up. So no celebrating victory yet. Alex, were you saying QURR for 2? Oh, yeah. QURR. Nice. So if it gets up to this 160, 170 range, yeah, I'm very interested. You said you don't like its dilution tracker, though? Okay, let me pull up AskEdgar. I use it more than dilution tracker. Oh, you're right. Low offering risk. Recent articles, stablecoin technology. No, it's crypto. I ain't messing with that crap. Well, if it gets to that level, I might, but small position. But the problem is with these crypto treasury plays or stablecoin plays is like they just don't respect the levels. They're disrespectful. They don't respect trend lines. They don't. Oh, okay. Let's see what MBIO is doing. I don't like that candle. So 595. I have another entry in 645. I would love to see a pop to 6, get my fill, and then tank. But let's see. The live stream's going a little longer than usual, but this has kind of been an exciting one for all the wrong reasons, because I'm not even green. And most days I am green, but if this one flushes down, I'm gonna be super green. So still in a 9K position on it. So with an average of 520. I'm gonna look up MBIO. High overall offering risk. I'm going to get AskEdgar to summarize this and tell me how foolish it is and how many patients has this disease. Kind of to see the market share. I've literally never gotten that before. Something went wrong processing the request. Okay, let's try this again. Well, let's see if this works. I'll have to try it again in a second. But the thing is with this orphan drug designation, like it is a good thing, but a lot of times with these orphan drug designations, it's because, okay, Kurt, I'm about to, oh, it's a crypto play. Okay, I'm gonna enter this one. It's up a lot too, up 52%. I'm gonna wait for it to get a little bit higher, but if it gets to like 165, I'm gonna enter.
Kerr.
I actually got in at 162 and another 500 shares at 169. But anyways, back to MBIO. The thing is with this orphan drug designation, there's usually not like a big market. for these drugs. Man, it's following this trend line. Can we break it here? Can we break it? Come on. Anyway, so yeah, like I was saying, it's breaking it now. I got ChatGPT to summarize it better than I can say. It's a special status granted by the FDA to drugs intended to treat rare diseases, specifically conditions affecting fewer than 200,000 people in the USA. So just think about that. It is cool that they got that orphan drug designation, but the market share, only 200, it affects less than 200,000 people in the United States. So if all 200,000 people in the United States got on this drug, even though they're not going to, and it's not even available yet, that's still not a lot of money. Where you look at some of these drugs where there's millions and millions, and like atorvastatin or omeprazole or just very popular drugs like that where everybody and their mama's on it. Like those are the ones that make money. So it's cool getting the orphan drug designation, but it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Like you get it granted, but how do you make a lot of money on it? So the buyout from a large company is probably a lot slimmer. You would have to charge probably a lot of money for it to make it. So long story short, that's how I feel about orphan drug designation. It doesn't matter how I feel about it though, because most people don't think of it that way and they just trade it for a day. But I am happy to see it broke the trend. I didn't get my $5.95 fill, but I can live with that. I'd rather see it just fade away. So I'm in it though, Alex. Only 500 shares, so it'll probably fade. Every ticker I've only entered 500 shares or less than $1,000 worth of shares have just faded beautifully. So oh, nice. Oh, I closed out of this one, didn't I? Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. That's all right. I could be very green today, but I'm not. Now that this has fallen, I'm actually green though. So unrealized is 900 and realized is 1300. So I'm green, but I feel like I should be green much more. MBIO at 501, you're in? Nice. I'm a little nervous adding at these levels. But I'll probably wrap up here soon. I was wanting to see if we could see a big move from MBIO or SON, but I kind of expect SON to be a slow fade anyways. Kind of like when I made that video about, what was it, KLTO? Very similar boat with like the warrants. Let's change it to 1 hour. So when it made this like crazy move, and I posted the video that I thought was going to fade away because of the warrants. It was kind of, look, it was like a lot of days it took. So it's like, you know, it was a pretty nice here, but then it just slowly faded away. I think SUNN is going to be like that. Or SON. So we will see. Anybody have any questions? Anything else y'all want me to look at? If not, I'll probably be wrapping up soon. MBIO, let's go. Okay, feeling good about this. The next test, if anybody's in it, it's going to be VWAP. So there's still a good chance it can bounce off VWAP. But if it breaks through VWAP, there's going to be a long journey with this one. I do not think it's going to give back at these gains cleanly at all. It might even bounce right here at this level. So just be aware. I don't expect this to be a clean fade. I think it's going to be a struggle most of the day. It's probably going to hit VWAP and put up a fight. VWAP, always call it VWAP. VWAP, and then I will definitely be looking to take some profit at this 250 level. Like I said, my average is 520. It wasn't the best, but I really don't want to take much more profit than I already did at this level. I'll probably wait for right before VWAP to take some profit and then just hold the rest to either take it at the 200 or the end of the day. Nice, bro. You up 700 today? You up more than I am. MBIO wrecked me. But I survived. So if MBIO does fade, I will be sitting pretty good. So thanks for the call out, Alex, on CURR. I'm up on this one, but again, I only entered 500 shares. So if I enter light, they always do good. One more. So look at SVRE. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I like this VWAP play because it's also got a fight. So there's a little bit of, what's this, a pre-market spike? It's kind of aligned with this VWAP. So there's kind of like double congestion right here. So might not be a bad play. Oh, but this thing's got range on it. So the negative is this thing has proven in the past that it can go from like 2 to 560. Don't like that, but it's still probably a decent play. I don't know if I'll play it. Do I think it's going to go up to 560? No, but it does have a lot of recent range. Like, look at this. So it's got a history of making some pretty parabolic moves. I'm sure I've played it. It's just not ringing a bell. But yeah, no, there's probably a play there for sure. But will I be entering it? Probably not. Cool. All right. Well, I'm probably about to wrap up. And yeah, good stuff. Still kind of at break even on the day, but honestly, I'm content with that. MBIO had me a little nervous there for a second. Glad y'all could all experience my stress, and I will see y'all tomorrow.